It is Mothership.
Episode 7, An Ord's Tale.
Uh, so you guys have returned to Tomb Wrench's main headquarters, which right now, off the top of my head, I can't think of where it is. I probably wrote it down somewhere, and I don't remember. But that's not important because you have been returned back to um, the main facility there and have had at least, I don't know, 15, 20 days of
Deceit System, Planet Waddle. I
oh,
may have
okay, very
misspelled
good. All
that.
right, yep. See, very good. So you return there, and had some time off. Of course, uh, Sal um, has been in the med bay for most of that time, getting treatment for his injuries. And probably Kusin. Yeah, Kusin took some injuries in that last escaping the mine there.
He took some health. He has no wounds, but definitely
Right.
stress.
Yeah, some zealots landed on you, I believe. A couple landed on you as they attempted to stop you guys from taking the anomaly, uh, which was turned over to corporate, and you took the drop ship, and you were able to take you got the maintenance droid back, and uh, well, of course, you got the containment unit that brought the anomaly. So you've been returned to Tomb Raider. You've been there about 20 days, relaxing, uh, getting some time off. Uh, you're certainly the talk of the whole area because the whole compound, from what has happened, there's been a lot of praises for Team 42 that have come in.
Did we get any birthday cake in our honor per corporate?
Uh,
We don't get raises, we don't get bonuses, we just get birthday cake.
no, there is going to be a formal ceremony here in the coming days.
Oh, sweet. I can't wait to get a trophy for my desk.
Um, it is going to be also announced at that. I don't know if you missed the important corporate announcement from corporate that occurred that you would see you would hear over the intercom system. What a transformative moment in the landscape of leadership. Today we celebrate the remarkable ascent of Matuba E. Abdullah, the former CEO of Sable, to executive manager of Tomb Wrench. This isn't a promotion, it's a paradigm shift. Her expertise from X-Terrain business management is a game changer. We are primed for a revolutionary journey into a new era of corporate operations. Let's align our synergies and disrupt the status quo. Onward and upward, team.
Just what we need, the diversity hire.
You hear that in the general announcements for like 3 days in a row as Abdullah, who you met over on Sable, has now been promoted to the executive manager of Tomb Wrench.
Okay. That's different.
So all your stress levels are back to normal.
And is the health all back at normal?
Yeah, all your health is back to normal. You received the proper aid. Of course, there's I think there was the discussion in the last session about the fact that Sal would have to pay out of pocket for all those uh, uh, medical services that he would need, and there was some talk about starting a union, but who knows? Maybe that's in the future.
Well, I mean, maybe Putin would definitely start. He might start discreetly starting petitions.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, begin the forms.
Ah, yes.
Start a
Yes.
union.
Get the forms.
There's got to be enough signatures in order to commence to get people on board. So he would start collecting signatures, albeit discreetly.
Workers of corporate units.
So
Well,
you are
Call ourselves the lug nuts.
Henry Chapman is the active manager. So Henry is certainly very happy with what you guys accomplished. So there's probably some jealousy within some of the other teams as the attention that you're getting. But everybody's saying, well, this is good because then corporate will find this tube wrench to be a good asset that they can use. And you guys are all in the dining facility, and maybe you've had some important PowerPoints that you have just had to watch this afternoon about forklift safety.
Yeah.
And
wasn't my fault.
you look over and you see a familiar face eating in the dining facility all by himself. He is in like a brown jumpsuit. And I mean, I'll show you his picture. You probably don't remember who he was. You see Ord. Now, Ord is in a brown jumpsuit. He is not here as depicted in his in this blue shirt. He was Abdullah's assistant that she sent in to try to infiltrate, and he was being accosted. You found him after you killed Axio. You saw he was like on top of like some rocks or debris or something, fighting off some creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you remember, and he had he was writing some kind of space opera that he had all the stuff stuffed in his shoe.
Oh, he's space opera guy. Okay.
Yep.
And he followed you down up to the utilities level and then just kind of wandered off. And you haven't seen him since. And he is in the dining facility eating. Like he's looking around. He is just chowing down on this food.
I'm gonna see just like from a distance to see if he seems kind of modified in any way. Like, does he have check to see if he has any implants or if he's got some new kind of shiny gear in the back of his neck or something to imply that he is like not quite the same as when we last saw him.
Goose is being cautious. Sal will just walk right over there and say, "Hey man, it's good to see you got out, but I didn't see you get on the drop ships. How'd you get out?"
He jumps out of his seat. Oh yeah. Oh well, oh wow. As he looks at you, he's unsure. He's trying to remember your name. He's got the spoon in his hand. He's like, "You're
It's Sal.
Oh, right,
It's
Sal.
Sal.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
friend-
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a friendly repairman.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh yeah. It was it was crazy down there, and I don't know. I don't think I was in my right mind. I kind of wandered off. I've ended up outside somehow, and there was there was some explosions, and then all of a sudden, oh well, here I am. I mean, this place is great, but I will say one thing. The stuff they're serving me, like down on the D block, doesn't like the brown paste here tastes like brown paste. The brown paste up at D block doesn't taste like no brown paste. So you got the good stuff.
Okay. Sounds like, I guess it was really confusing. I guess it makes some sense that we might have missed you. Well, good to see you. I'm just happy to see somebody else got out. That was pretty bad situation there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Whoever needed, oh yeah, there was some people on the drop ship with me. I mean, whoever needed to get out, they got out. I mean, you saw the news reports, right? I mean, there was some news reports about how the, orphan kids got saved and stuff.
News. Yeah, they're just corporate pawns. I don't believe them anytime. Hey, but we're corporate pawns too. It's not like I got any. It's not like I can throw stones, right?
No, I wouldn't. Did I don't want to keep you from your food, but are you going to eat all of it?
Oh yeah. I, look, guy. I don't know if you saw, but I was sort of torn up when I got out of there. So yeah, I need every calorie I can get to
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
heal up.
yeah. I don't blame you. I think they'll frown if I go back and get seconds. He kind of looks and then sees the rest of the group. Uh, well, I guess I could bring my tray over there.
I mean, it's good to see Ord.
Hey, again, he's like confused, not sure who you are.
It's Kuzin.
Oh, yeah, right, right.
Kuzin Lama. Yeah. I was just about to head to the PowerPoint on executive strategy. Did you want to come with?
I don't know. PowerPoint, not sure. Uh,
It'll be fun. Nothing is more says fun more than executive leadership strategy.
yeah, I guess. Sure. I really need to get back to the D block because they'll be looking for me. I mean, they'll be wondering where I am.
Well, of course. What is on the D block anyway?
Well, well, you guys would know that the D block is just a set of buildings that were kind of abandoned, just due to structural and they had built some new, like some of the new housing and stuff that you have. So they kind of keep uh, like spare parts or unused stuff in there. So it's not really, it's it's more like a warehouse.
Hey, there's nothing on the D block that can't wait.
Oh yeah. Sal says, "Hey, you heard the announcements, right? Abdul's been promoted."
Oh, wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think that's some of the reason I'm here. I think we had that whole interview thing with you guys. Now I remember. It looks like I'll probably be, yeah, I'm probably aiming to get, my job back. So that's good. Of course, I gotta pay back all the time I missed, but hey,
Just But since you probably know her better than the rest of us, can you give us a few tips on buttering up the new boss?
oh, she's pretty tough and demanding. But she's just, trying to get the job done, upward and outward. You see
Huh.
him slump down in the seat, like he's almost like he's hiding.
Okay. Who just came in? I guess is the question. If he's hiding from somebody, who just came in that
So
it
there's
looks like he's
two,
hiding
you
from?
see two, I would say, Tomb Wrench would have their security personnel. There's a small security contingent that kind of patrols the grounds and stuff, and they're in light blue jumpsuits. They got helmets on, and they got one of them's got a walkie-talkie, one of them's got a walkie-talkie like headset, and he's looking around. The other one's like, and they're definitely scoping the dining facility where they're looking for somebody, which wouldn't be hard to figure out. Probably looking for him.
He's hiding from security. That's bizarre. All right. Well, I mean, something weird is going on if he's hiding from security, but Sal's a pretty big guy. Sal will sort of shift around a bit until he at least partially blocks security's view of the guy. I mean, don't want to look like a collaborator, but you know, he's
All
at
right.
least an acquaintance. So give him some aid. Give him some aid without looking like I'm giving some aid.
Okay. They take a couple steps into the dining facility. They're kind of looking around. You see somebody from team 18 walk up to him and points over in your direction.
Oh, well, guess I didn't help him enough. Oh well.
And the two guards, security guys, come walking over.
Is he bolting or is he
No,
just
he's like
likely
hiding under the table.
hiding under the table? Really? Under the table? And he's never mind.
What did you do?
He's like, "Shh, quiet, get rid of him." And one, I hate to bother you guys eating, but have you seen a guy in a brown jumpsuit has a unhealthy obsession with the brown paste? His name is Ord.
I don't believe so.
Bored. Why do I know that name?
Sounds like somebody that would be on the D block.
Well, that is currently where he is residing. He's in quarantine, so he shouldn't be out.
How would he get out of quarantine?
He's
I
in
don't know.
quarantine for what?
Well, obviously, we can't say. But somehow the eggheads, I think, left the door unlocked or something. He got out.
Oh well. Well, we'll ring you up if we see him.
And they point, one of them points to the tray sitting there with nobody. He's like, who's that belong to?
Oh, that's my extra. Doctor's orders. I had to patch me up, but good.
Well,
That is true. He's been getting extra rations.
He's pretty much skin and bones.
yeah, you almost got killed down there.
Yeah, whatever that crazy ass thing was. I mean, damn it. I haven't even got words to describe that. I'm not drunk enough to properly describe that.
Which is surprising given the extra liquor rations you're getting.
Could you be drinking with your medications that you're on, like the painkillers and such?
I thought they were giving you extra liquor just to forget.
Forget what?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Forget what? But it's not working. Don't remember those crazy Silverarm bastards.
Well, he's in quarantine, so if you see him, please alert security.
Is he dangerous?
Sure. No problem.
I don't know. I don't know if he's dangerous.
Will we die if we catch whatever he has?
I don't even know if he's got anything. Just he's been quarantined. That's all I was told.
Oh, okay. Well, usually when people are quarantined, it's because they might have something. So just wanted to be sure.
Yeah,
Does he have lupus?
that might be it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not that bad. It's space lupus.
Oh,
S- Spoopus?
Next week was-
spoopus. Well, at least that's not too bad then.
Never heard of that before. Oh well, whatever.
You're lucky you haven't. All right, well, we're gonna get going. We got we've got the rest of the we got more of the facility to look for him. And the two security guys get up and they leave.
So anyway, has anyone had the credits transferred to their account yet?
Yes, yeah, they're absolutely were transferred. Yeah, you were each transferred 1,000 credits.
Okay, credits.
Oh, perfect.
So, just a stupid question. I know it's a stupid question, but I'll ask anyway. The stuff that if we use equipment, it's gone, right?
What do you mean?
Like our equipment list. If we use equipment or lose it or whatever, it's just gone. It's not like we can requisition more, right?
Right. I mean, depending on what it is, you might be able to ask for more stuff, get it here. But yeah, you got 1,000 space bucks.
1,000 space bucks. Let's
Oh,
see.
no, big bucks. Whoa, big bucks.
Big bucks?
Big bucks. Yep, forgot
Uh,
that's right.
Let's see if that's enough to replace my stem pack. That sucker was really useful. 1K cred. Fine. I will spend my 1K cred, my exact 1K cred on replacing my damn stem pack. The only healing we have. So
It only costs you 800, so you have 200 credits left. It's you get a discount.
oh, a frequent flyer discount for getting hurt. Never mind. Okay, cool. Great. That's a little better.
You know, Cousin, after this, I'm thinking about going to the PX and getting some more ammunition and maybe a little something special for you. Would you like to join me?
I think he's gone to that PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, that makes sense.
Executive management.
That makes it complete sense. Okay, he's going to be gone for the next 12 hours then. He might have to get some hand sanitizer to put in his eye so he stays awake. Well, I'll head off to the PX then, once I'm done eating. I need my magazines.
You're gonna buy some gear.
I used a lot of magazines in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a point. That was the big item, but let's see, what else did I use? Wait a minute, I have to rebuy my beer. That's right, I used the 6-pack of beer. Got to rebuy it.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. I doubt they even have that as a listed item, but what the hey? Yep, the only listing in the manual of 6-pack of beer is the Teamster loadout that mentions it.
Yeah, that doesn't cost you anything because you're team 42 and they appreciate that. So yeah, they'll give you a 6-pack for nothing.
Oh wow. Wow, we really got some pennies from Ref, if nothing else, from dealing with this shit.
Now you would have to return in a report once you got back here to Tomb Wrench. The question would be what do you tell them in that report? And the main things would be, at least the things I'd wonder about is each of you had a vision. Do you tell them you had some kind of vision?
I think it would be against corporate policy to discuss personal matters at work. And that would include visions.
Oh, good. No, but definitely Sal wouldn't. I mean, if nothing else, he's afraid he'd lose benefits if somebody thought he'd. I mean, he's on the hook for the damn medical care anyway. They're going to charge what they're going to then if he does the vision, they're going to charge him for mental care also. So no, rather not.
Now, listen, my vision was very private and personal. It's no one else's business what it was.
So all of us are declining to share our visions.
Does that include you, Professor Goff?
I don't think the professor cares. The professor knows that the vision was bullshit because the students were good. So I think the professor would go ahead and disclose that in the official forms. That there's some sort of residual mental leakage that got around the whatever seal was in the containment unit from the anomaly, because the anomaly was sealed at that time. And of course, the professor includes the relative trajectory and how far away from the containment unit he was at the time, complete with a diagram. That is drawn to scale, of course.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't blow the rest of our cover.
My vision for the future of this corporation under its new leadership, of course. I have plenty to say about my vision. Well, why do you ask?
All right. So you've got some money. I don't know if you heard, Dustin, you got 1,000 credits.
I did, yeah.
Okay. You can use that however you wish. Purchase items, T-bills, some you can invest in corporate. I'm sure you would gladly. There's always there's always building projects and things. You could probably get a good return.
Does corporate have an ESP, employee stock program?
Of course they do.
It's certainly a possibility, especially if there are dividends.
So you go to your PowerPoint presentation there, Kusin, and Ord follows you. Do the rest of you go to this PowerPoint? What was it? Executive something?
Yeah, it was executive leadership.
Yeah.
An executive leadership seminar.
Oh yeah.
Sure, I'm going to go to it, but I'm going to find somebody who seems like a relaxed guy and turn it into a drinking game. We'll each propose a word that every time it comes up in the presentation, you have to take a drink. I'm going to use the word synergize.
Yeah.
And what happens when they say that word? You take a drink, or you have to drink a whole beer?
You have to take a drink. Oh no, he knows better than to, drink a whole beer. You have to take a drink.
What's the role for blood alcohol poisoning?
So who do I get to? Who do I get to
Innovation takes flight.
do this?
And when leadership synergizes
with
frontline, the entire company thrives. That's why we must constantly ask.
Sounds like a Derek thing.
Derek from Team 37, who's also a team. This sounds like a great idea for him,
It is not enough
for you
to
guys to do.
cooperate. It is not enough to
The only way I get through
We
these
must
things, I gotta tell
synergize.
you.
To synergize
All right,
is to
roll a
unlock a shared
D10.
vision. To synergize is to align execution with purpose.
That's a
And to synergize
5.
is to
Five.
create
Okay,
results
roll a
greater than the
D20,
sum
add
of the
5.
parts. Every time we
Roll a
synergize, we
D20,
learn.
yeah,
Every
5.
time we
Oh,
synergize, we
great.
build trust. Every time we synergize, we
18
create
plus 5,
Synergized is said
20.
23 times in the first
this
5
year, our
minutes.
competitors will try to outspend us, outmaneuver us, and
What's
outtalk
his
us. But they cannot
shoot?
out-synergize
There's
us.
ex-Microsoft
Because
CEO,
synergy
or
is
not C,
unlocked
yeah,
in growth.
Microsoft CEO
We
Ballmer,
synergize
Steve
by
Ballmer.
listening.
It'd be
We
developers, developers,
synergize by
developers,
acting. We
developers, developers.
synergize
I
by
just
building
imagine him
image
saying,
and
synergize, synergize,
accountability.
synergize.
We
That's right.
synergize when we embrace change rather than resist it. And we
Oh.
synergize
So yeah,
when we bring
Kusin is
diverse
there. You
talents
know, they're
into a
doing the drinking
single
game. It's basic.
unstoppable force.
There's just a
So
projection of
let
this
me say
PowerPoint,
once more,
and it's a
in the
small little
next
box
quarter, our
droid.
success
There's
will
not even
depend on how well we
there's
synergize.
not even a
Not
human
once, not twice, but at
doing the
every decision
presentation.
point,
It's just flipping.
every
It's coming out of
consumer
like a little
interaction,
speaker in the
every
back
strategy review.
and a very
If we
monotone
commit to
voice.
synergize, if we truly live it, we won't just reach our goals, we will redefine them. Together we will synergize our way into the future.
Those rusty vibra we picked up,
Yeah,
does he have time to clean them up and make them
Yeah.
good vibra? Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You can refurbish them.
Okay, well, I'm going to offer them to the team, obviously. So there were 3 of them. I'm taking 1.
That could be
Anybody else want a vibra?
fun. I can use a
Putin will
vibro.
take a Vibro Jetty.
So Ord is next to you, Kusin. Are you taking notes? Are you like into this thing?
No, he's just there to like be present, get FaceTime, be seen. He's not there to actually like pay attention, strongly.
Oh, you're there to get your continuing what would you call it? Continuing propaganda credits. There you go.
Yes. He's there more for optics than he is for taking in, which Kuzin probably guesses that a majority of the people in that room don't care what's being said. They're just there so that they can be seen there, so that they're seen as team players, which is one of the annual goals at corporate, is being a team player.
So Ord is just like he's doing the head bob like he's falling asleep, like, and then he kind of leans over and he leans his head up on your shoulder and you can hear him snoring. He's like out.
Kuzin will shake him awake.
Oh yeah, synergize. And then you're
No,
on
that's my word. Pick your own damn word.
He nods off a couple more times.
Brown paste. I say in his ear. Brown paste.
Yeah. He gets up. He's like, I gotta go get some more, and he leaves.
Huh. Well, didn't expect that reaction.
And eventually, the executive leadership seminar ends, Kusin. And you realize that Ord, when he obviously when he drifted asleep or whatever on your shoulder, may have drooled because there's like a wet spot on your shoulder, but the wet spot doesn't actually has a color and it looks like silver.
Oh, thought me. That gets cleaned. That gets cleaned immediately using my hazardous material gloves And if it doesn't come out, I'm giving me a new jumpsuit.
I guess we haven't established, are these like one-piece jumpsuits or are these two-piece jumpsuits where there's like a jacket type
You
thing?
decide. I'll let you decide.
So I think there's a two-piece jumpsuits
Okay.
because they're more economical.
Right.
And so he takes off the jacket and kind of like turns it inside out and balls it up.
Okay.
If that's a good idea, we definitely need to analyze that later.
This will only work if we synergize.
Yeah, everybody leaves. Sal staggers out of there. Him and Derek had a great meeting, great seminar. A few days pass, and you guys are all called to the main, call it, briefing hall, where all the teams assemble, and a representative from corporate uh, arrives. Not Abdullah. You met this person before. They were at the drop ship. They were about like 7 feet tall with red eyes and like sharp teeth. This guy.
Yep, Frederick.
All right. He is there. And he gives a very short speech. He wants to thanks Tomb Wrench for their outstanding work at the mine and at the town of Sable, for saving the children that had been kidnapped by the miners, for retrieving precious cargo. Thanks you for an outstanding job. And they roll out a cake for you on a big tray with some wheels. So Kusin, since you mentioned something about a cake, what describe something about this cake?
Sal, we're all on it. Sal is bleeding because he is badly injured.
That's what's on the cake?
That's what's on the cake.
Sal is bleeding.
Because they caught like the last moment of like when they first saw us, or when they saw us and Sal was badly injured. Kuzin is tired.
Okay, so are these like figures, like wax or plastic, like 3D figures?
I think like fondant.
Fondant figures,
like poorly drawn fondant.
Okay. All right, Dasha, what's on the cake? Or describe something about it.
Dasha's inside the cake in a sewn-in dress that has to be pulled out, and she's going to sing a "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" like Marilyn Monroe to JFK.
Okay. Professor Goff, something about the cake.
It is red velvet cake, heavy on the red, with really good cream cheese icing.
Okay, that's very oddly specific.
You beat me to it. That was my idea, damn it.
All right, Sal, what's on the cake?
It's red velvet cake with cream cheese, as she says. But there are little silvery balls as decorations around the edge of each layer.
This corporate guy, of course, with Abdullah, who is there. They cut the ceremonial first piece.
Dasha pops up.
Dasha pops out of it.
It's like grabs the cake knife.
Yes, they were not expecting that. They jump back. Everybody gets a good laugh.
Hello, Kusin.
Oh, it's good to see you.
You as well.
Hiding in the cake. It's a good one.
I'll lean in close and whisper into Kuzen's ear. By the way, I'm wearing nothing under this.
If you weren't covered in frosting, I'd lick you now.
We'll save that for after this. Then we can synergize when we get back to your place.
Sounds good. I have been feeling stressed lately.
I noticed.
You see the guy from corporate standing there. He obviously can hear the entire conversation. He looks very uncomfortable.
Excellent.
Abdullah comes over and says, when you're done doing whatever, come see me in my office. Have a new mission for you. And she looks a little bit uncomfortable and awkward at the current situation, and leaves with the corporate representative. And everybody lines up to get some cake.
I just scrape some off of Dasha and like plunk it onto my plate.
Excellent. Now that corporate's out of the way, we can discuss the union idea. What were you thinking about, Sal?
We can unionize, we can not. It won't pay me back for what they've already done, for what they've already charged me. But yeah, something's got to be done.
Yeah, getting healthcare benefits would be helpful.
Yeah, union or not, I think that's the point. If they're going to send us to hellholes with strange guys, with guys with powers that, you know, they can throw you around with their mind, we need something to at least patch us up if we survive.
Exactly. And dental as well. Right, everyone?
Right. As they all hold up
Yep.
their forks.
Exactly.
Hey, and you and Kusin showed us the way there. Don't think you realized it, but you definitely showed us the way. That is, anytime we think corporate gets close enough to overhear our talks about unionizing, instead we'll change it over to how shall we say this? The interpersonal wrestling tournament.
I do like wrestling.
That is true. You're very quick at it, too. You always come first.
You better not be talking to me. I'm the 60-minute man.
But they did seem very squeamish.
They did.
I think it's a don't ask, don't tell policy. So that's probably what they're probably why they dart out of the way so quickly. I think I remember that in the rule books.
That would make complete sense. So, Sal, you said you wanted to have everyone sign a petition for unionizing?
Yeah, more for healthcare. Do you think we have to go all the way to union? Because, you know, I just imagine corporate getting a bit bitchy about unions.
Well, we can probably just do healthcare for now, and dental, and eyesight.
Oh, that's right. Bargaining position. You got to ask for more than you expect. Otherwise, otherwise you don't get anything. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Exactly.
Everybody make an intelligence roll, intellect roll.
Well, I guess I can roll and then see how low it is. And shit.
Oh my God,
Do we get a hustle point?
What?
Do we get a hustle point in this game?
Yeah, you do get a hustle point.
I'm gonna re-roll that crit fail. That's success.
Let's see.
For a moment, you were distracted by Dasha's body covered in cake.
1 point below. Exactly. 39 intellect, I rolled a 38.
Okay, so for those of you who passed, you having this conversation about, union and dental and all this wonderful stuff. Everybody seems to be, you've got their attention. I mean, they're eating cake. I mean, they're in a good mood, except for one person, Ted from Team 18. You see him kind of, he's giving you, he's kind of smiling, but you realize he has some kind of handheld recording device and he is recording everything you're saying. He's also the one that pointed out where he thought Ord was in the cafeteria.
I will go over to Ted with all smiles and go, I don't know, drop my hand over his shoulder and say, Ted, you've been awfully quiet with that. What do you think about this? And, with my other hand, see about either destroying or swiping his recording device.
Okay. Give me a speed test.
All right. 12, which is well below my speed.
Yeah, you kind of take him by surprise and swipe this little handheld recorder right out of his hand.
Okay.
I hope you're going to return that. You probably shouldn't do anything to it. That is corporate property. You do understand that, Sal.
Yeah. And just, as part of, hey, Prof, what's the, cite me a few maintenance regs, would you? As part of the maintenance regs that the prof over there is going to cite, it has to be inspected every so often. I'm sure that's all I'm doing. And I take out my tools and, of course, erase the tape or, erase the recording, whatever.
Okay, you can erase all you want. You can't change what I heard. You guys walk around here like you're the cock of the walk. Like your shit don't stink. But remember how you treat people on the way up because you're going to see them on the way down. And he kind of turns and leaves.
You mean us literally going ahead and trying to help everyone that we're with right now by making all of our lives better?
He stops at the door. You're defying corporate policy. No unions.
I backed down on the union idea. Just healthcare. Oh, and eye and dental, as Sasha there says.
Basic bargaining. If you notice, we didn't exactly come back unscathed.
Yeah. I mean, from what I heard, from what I was told, if the reports are accurate, I mean, corporate's probably got, I don't know, thousands of flunkies ready to take our spots. As soon as you say something, I mean, they'll have a drop ship full of scabs in here.
You don't think I was injured? And he holds up his left hand, which has the old burn scar on it. I mean, it was so bad here that I couldn't use my left hand and they couldn't fix it up completely. Got that holding a reactor control rod in place before we could cement it and make sure that everything was stable.
Really?
Yep. All of you know that that's the one thing Sal lies about religiously is every time you hear a story about how he got that left hand burn on his left hand, it's something different.
Besides, there's a good bit of flaw in your logic as well. If they were just going to go ahead and replace everyone, they wouldn't have bothered with going ahead and dealing with us via the dropship and then providing all the medical assistance they did. It's far more expensive for them to provide it to us.
You had all sorts of information on the ground. You knew all sorts of stuff when you came back. Why would they give away valuable information from what you saw and what you experienced?
Yes, but there was no reason to deal with Sal in that way. He was a wreck, barely functioning.
Well, it helps their image. Of course they're going to fix him up. You're heroes now.
While she's arguing with this guy, is Ord with us or not? Is Ord here?
No, you have not seen Ord since when he after he left the executive leadership seminar.
Okay. So haven't seen him since. Okay.
What we're saying is that medical makes sense for everyone, especially us.
Okay. It starts there. It's a slippery slope. Next thing you know, you're going to be working they're going to pay you not to work.
Huh. Yeah, I don't ever see that happening.
Really? You never met a United Auto worker? And he walks out the door.
What the hell is United Auto? For that matter, what the hell is an auto? Is he on something? I presume that the current future is well beyond autos. Or you can tell me otherwise, of course.
I mean, you probably, I don't know, an automobile, you may have seen it in some kind of program or, oh, well, you do have a forklift, so it's close.
Yeah. There was construction equipment.
That's
The
right.
United forklift operators.
That's right.
The UFOs.
Yep.
A lot of UFOs around here.
Oh wow! I didn't even catch the acronym. Good one.
So you have your little meeting. Are you gonna go see Abdullah?
Yeah, I mean, we were summoned, right?
Yeah.
Well then,
So you go headed to her office, and coming out of there is your active manager, Henry Chapman, who looks pissed. He looks irritated as he's leaving her office. He says, just so you know, you can say no to jobs, right? We're renters. I mean, we don't have to be doing crazy things. Okay?
yeah, sure. What's going on?
He kind of mumbles to himself, well, she'll tell you, and he leaves in a huff. So you enter office, which is neatly organized. Everything is in its proper place. And on her desk are four trophies, small little trophies, of course. Renters of the Month award.
Renters of the month. Okay.
Oh, she said, I almost forgot. I have to, your awards are right here. Of course, you get the primary the special table right there in the front in the dining facility that has the comfy chairs for the next month as well. Um, and refills on the Slurpee machine. But the reason I am here is corporate was very happy with what you were able to do at Sable, and they were impressed by your work. And of course, here at Tomb Wrench, we are here to make ourselves useful to corporate and to facilitate the best way we can facilitate our abilities to enhance their operational to maximize their operational capacity. I have a new mission for you. It's a little bit adjacent to what Tomb Wrench is known for, but I think with your skill set and your abilities that you have shown, you should be able to do it. There has been a rash of thefts in the Shoal system. They have been stealing of corporate supplies that have been intended for various missions, and she pulls out of her desk like water. She said, "This is refined water. Of course, water is very important to some of the systems. Corporate is doing its best to facilitate water to those who need it. It's got the little corporate logo, filtered from the river Styx. And so the yellow liquid is like a cooking grease.
Oh,
So very important, for these various stations and small little shops. That this is what makes these French fries taste really well, really good. And then she pulls out a tube with black liquid in it that seems to be moving. And she says, "This item right here was was stolen as well. It is not something that, is cooking grease or water. It is a top secret corporate material that this group has gotten a hold of. They were able to steal a shipment of it."
How big was the shipment? We're talking a crate, several
Yeah,
crates.
there was about a dozen of these little canisters.
how did they steal the shipment?
Well, they are pirates.
Well, I mean, how was the shipment being transported at the time?
It was just on a cargo ship. Corporate, I believe, took great care to disguise it as just a regular transport ship. It didn't have any special markings, but they were able to track it down and strike it and hit it as though they knew what they were looking for. I believe they used some sort of EMP weapon.
And how many security personnel were aboard the ship?
There were 6 personnel, including the pilot and co-pilot.
Do we have any recordings or logs from the vessel on how the strike took place? Any idea what the attacking vessel looked like or where it went?
Yes, we do. We do know what the vessel is. It's a small, agile freighter that Vanguard Nebula built about a dozen of. It's an Osprey.
And how do we intend to get to the pirates? Do we know where their base is, or
We do know where they hang out. Of course, it's out of corporate space, which the jurisdiction makes things a little bit difficult. They are in the Dazzle system. We believe that they are at least being taken care of, or probably have good relations with the Yellow Lens.
do we have any idea approximately how many pirates there were?
Not many. It's we think that their group is less than 6 or 7. Not, I mean, it's not a very large group, but they are very efficient at what they do.
Do we have any idea how they got the information about the shipment?
No, we have no idea. That is what your job is. We need you to attempt to infiltrate the group, at least gain their trust. I don't know if they would take you on. Obviously, there's a small group. I don't think they would want to take on 4 newcomers. But you need to figure out where they're getting this information, who is, who they're selling their supplies to, who if this is something part of something bigger.
Well, I think that me and Sal could probably infiltrate the group without too much trouble. I can be a hired gun type person, and Sal is definitely very capable mechanically.
Yeah, capable mechanically. Yeah, that's me. He sort of snickers. Really, this is sort of way out of our skill set, but I'm willing to do whatever is needed.
Well, I do understand it is out of your skill set, but you obviously prove resourceful in the last operation, and they may have technology or other items that may be unknown to us, or have may fall into Tomb Wrench's purview. They may be using equipment that we've never seen before.
Okay, so quick question. Corporate security around here, do they have a supposedly anonymous tip line, or if you want to talk to them, you have to reveal who you are?
No. Yes. There's a phone that sits outside by itself, and yeah, it's the tip line phone. Of course, to report any kind of like violations or incorrect form filling out or just, stuff like that.
Is it possible for us to get fake identifications from corporate for those of us who will be on the infiltration section?
Yes, certainly. Corporate can provide those services.
Well, in that case, it might be good if we get a fake ID for myself and Sal, and if we also start spreading ahead of time a small reputation for myself, for example, as an up-and-coming hired gun. That would go ahead and make it much more easier to infiltrate the group, especially if it said that I have a dislike for corporate.
Okay.
And then if Sal is my trusted companion who helps take care of my equipment and what have you, that means the two of us would have a much easier time infiltrating the group.
Yes, and then how will you explain the professor and Kusin then?
That's the tricky part. It might be good if they work as an outside team, being with us having a relay system so we can connect to a ship they might be using just outside, a small monitor vessel of some kind. Therefore, if anything needs to be hacked or if we need immediate evacuation or communication, we can contact them. Also send them additional information and things if necessary. What do you two think on the matter?
The professor is preoccupied with the black goo and just kind of staring at it, looking at it, and finally breaks free and says, "What is this stuff?"
It is. I'm not at liberty to say. It's.
Well, if you're supposed to be infiltrating a group that may or may not have access to things that corporate may or may not have seen before, but yet you said this was top secret corporate black goo. I think we need to know what we're dealing with.
You want to know what it does or what it is?
Yes.
All I know is it's a recent discovery. They are running tests on it, and I am told that it is top secret.
What tests? And can I get a copy of those reports?
Let me put in a request for those test results.
Yeah, that is form 9724-1.
9724-1. Yes. She opens her. She would have she types on her keyboard. Request sent. Yes, Professor. I will try to get you some kind of information. I know that this is you're in the dark with this, but this is a recent discovery.
Well, while you are infiltrating from within the group, we can keep tabs outside of the group. Certainly, there will be able to track their movements in a different way than you will be able to. And if push comes to shove and you need to get bailed out, the professor and I can see to it that we'll see to an escape plan.
Seems like a good idea to me. In addition, we'll be able to stay in contact with you to some extent with a shortwave of some kind.
I'm not too worried about it. You'll be just fine, honey.
Well then, okay. Let's see what we need overall to make this happen. Do we have any available vessels that are not corporate, or could we purchase a small vessel that will not draw too much attention?
Yes, I will request that corporate provide you with a ship.
We should probably put it
With
back.
insurance included. Because we don't want to have, if we bang it up, we don't want to have to pay back for the ship.
We're going to need advanced communication and sensor gear on board the vessel that's hidden in some way. It has to look like it belongs there, a bit of a junker if possible, and hide most of the advanced technology. In the meantime, Sal, you and I are going to have to go ahead and make ourselves look a bit more grunge than we currently are now.
I can do grunge.
Let's see, where's the nearest warm topic?
Warm topic. Oh God.
Out of character, how common would something like a vibro machete, a smart rifle, standard battle dress be outside of corporate?
Outside of corporate.
Like, would you expect a up-and-coming mercenary to have that type of stuff, or would that be too advanced of technology?
Oh, they might question how you got it.
Okay. I can come up with a good lie of some kind. And what do we know about the space pirates of this area? Anything particular about them? Any names or appearance or markings?
We know that they have a high-powered EMP weapon. And as far as we know, they do adhere to a strict pirate code.
There's a pirate code. Yeah, I was going to say, what?
Yeah. What is that?
Plunder? No. Plunder lots, plunder often? I don't know.
You know, they don't rat anybody out. They don't give away information.
They don't work with corporate, obviously.
The captain is the boss. Their word is law. They usually split everything equally as far as the credits that they receive.
Oh, how egalitarian. So they're egalitarian pirates.
And they're usually precise. From what we understand, they only take what they come to get. So they do not engage in other things. If they're there to take a specific item or certain cargo, they take the cargo and they leave. They don't start gunfights or steal other items or personal effects.
That's more than just piracy. That's a targeted strike.
Pirates with a code of conduct.
Wait a second. Water, cooking oil, those things can be used for just basic things. But did they plunder water in the cooking oil, or did they only take the black goo?
No, those are items that they did steal. The cooking grease and the water.
I can see the cooking grease in the water being taken because those might be necessities for their survival, though they should have more funds. But what would the black goo be used for? They targeted it specifically for a purpose, then. Can it be used as an explosive device or a fuel or a weapon of some kind?
I'm unsure. I mean, hopefully I will get that corporate will send over that report on form 697241 and we will get some answers.
We should assume it's a weapon and treat it like such.
That's what I'm thinking.
A biological weapon, given its nature.
Not a bad assumption. So why would you need a biological weapon?
To cause terror, of course. Maybe they're planning something, planning on using it as a blackmail, as leverage.
Quite possibly, though they're getting help from the inside as well. And they told them to target the black goo. So the question remains, out of character, how common is water and cooking grease in these areas? Is it available for purchase and things, or?
I mean, yeah, you can purchase water. It's not that rare.
So why would they steal it then?
At some point, you just gotta say whatever, because I mean, water and refined grease are also good basic manufacturing. Ingredients. So, what the hey? They could be eating them. They could be setting things up for manufacturing. Who knows?
Out of curiosity, who's the one who prepared the shipment for that vessel?
You mean you're wondering if they are someone who's an insider?
I'm wondering if whatever was packed in the quote-unquote water and grease, if that was just a cover story and it wasn't actually water and grease being shipped, or if there was water and grease in there, but also something hidden inside, like weapons, ammunition, information, anything like that.
From what I've been told from the corporate representative, those individuals were questioned, and from their knowledge, it was water and cooking grease.
It could be a fuel rod or something in there, based on the size of that tube you were holding up. We'll have to
Yes,
see.
Sal's had experience with them, as I've heard.
Exactly, he'd be an expert in this. Even better that he'll be part of the infiltration team. The next step will be taking a bit of time to get the cover story spread. I guess for my fake ID, since we'll be joining a pirate crew, I'll go with Keira Knightley. What about you, Sal? Who would you like to be? Johnny Depp?
Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you on that. I'm typing to Google random porn star name generator.
Long Dong Silver? Mike Hummer?
Taco Star.
Say Taco Star.
Honestly, it's an output there.
I like
Taco
tacos.
Star.
Taco.
T.
Chad Thundercock.
I'm trying for something that's not. It doesn't look like it's completely made up. Just suspicious, not obvious bullshit.
First name Taco, last name Star. Taco Star. Taco Star.
And it's Paco.
So she says if there's anything else, she will just let her know.
Can I get I would like to get a requisition a new firearm. I ran out back at Sable.
Well, of course you can.
I'd like the Arma 29. I think that would fare me better, especially if we're going into much more dangerous territory.
I love the way that was phrased. Can I requisition a new firearm? I ran out. Every time you run out of ammunition, you just throw the empty gun at people. I don't need ammo. I need new guns.
What page is that on?
It's page 12. It's the submachine gun.
Wait a minute. How come he gets a requisition a completely new firearm? Or is he going to have to pay for it?
Yeah, if you want to go with a new firearm, you just fill out AR-15-5.56.
If you put a $250 credit down, they will definitely give you the weapon.
Well, I can do that. Can I also have additional darts for my tranq pistol?
Yes, you can get some darts. And when she has Kusin fill out the form to make his deposit, she's kind of giving everybody a look like, are you sure you want him to have this weapon?
He can be trained.
Sal has no indication. I mean, this is a guy whose weapon of choice, if I had to guess, would be the paper cut chainsaw. Because that's all he does is fill out forms. It's a paranoia reference. One of the most fearsome weapons paranoia has.
So basically, you're putting a deposit down on it. So,
That's fine.
Yeah, fine if we're I mean the vibro knife is the vibro shetty, sorry, get it right, is definitely one of the best hand-to-hand weapons. And let's see, does he want a gun?
Need something with range, and the tranq pistol is very nice. It came in very handy. But it's lacks the lethal force. that one might want from a weapon. It's mostly good for getting just a quick jump on someone.
That's true. It works whenever I need to get a jump on you.
Do love barbiturates.
For a good time, call.
She says, I think that our meeting is over. Thank you. I hope if you need anything else, just let me know. She asked Professor Goff to stay as she excuses everyone.
We'll head out.
Now, the question is, are you going to put the forklift on the ship?
Honestly, it could be really useful.
Yep.
It really could. I probably will bring the forklift with me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's necessary.
So she looks at Professor Goff, who says, I did read your after action report about what happened. You mentioned something about residual leakage. I guess from the anomaly that caused you to have some kind of vision.
Yes, that is my working hypothesis right now.
Did the others experience this as well? Because they didn't say anything about it.
I don't know.
Hmm.
And of course, the professor is kind of halfway paying attention because he's really focused on the black goo. He's like poking it, see if it follows his finger around the jar and stuff like that.
Yeah, it kind of moves around. It seems very active in there.
So what happens when you take it out and touch it?
That would be that it's not advised.
Oh.
No. That's bad. That's a very bad idea. Corporate is currently researching it. I'm waiting for that form to show up. I'm sure they are getting it together right now as we speak.
Oh yes, I am. I am sure.
So according to your report, you said something about you're teaching students and
And yes, I knew immediately that it was a hallucination because the students were absolutely well behaved.
right, yes.
Of course, the professor pulls a magnet out of his pocket and like brings it up to the jar to see if it reacts to a magnet.
It pushes away from it.
Ooh, he flips the magnet over and tries the other end. What does it do?
Pushes away from it.
Oh, so it's both. Oh, he takes out his notepad, makes a note.
She's like, I really hate to do this, but I need to have that back.
What, my notes?
No, the black goo in the tube.
Okay.
I'm sure maybe you'll make it an opportunity. I can put it in a request that you could do some research on it if you wish, if you're that interested in it.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you.
She puts it back in the drawer and you hear her lock it. All right, so yeah, you head back out of there. And Henry Chapman is standing outside like he's down the hallway, just kind of pacing. Well, that was kind of a long meeting. You guys okay? Everything all right?
I guess so. Seems like we're being prepped to be generalists. We're doing shit we wouldn't normally expect to do. Well, whatever.
Yeah, it's outside Two Wrenches' mission statement. They're trying to couch it as there may be different strange tech or alien tech or something on this ship, or that they may have. I don't know. I'm not really happy about it. I mean, if you don't want it, there's another team I think lined up to take it. So.
Well, it seems like Sasha got into it pretty quickly. So.
I mean, I would love to take a sample of this. Take a sample of at least what we're going to be retrieving and have time to study it.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to let you do that.
No, I wouldn't dream of it on company time.
Right, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I mean, what is it they say? It's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Something like that.
Right, something like that.
Sounds about right.
I think that'll be fine. It'll be good. I mean, if we're always doing the same stuff, then how can we expand our horizons.
Yeah, you're right.
This does
Plus, if we get back and they give us another birthday cake, I just want to see Dasha come out of it again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your motivation, is seeing her come out of the cake. Okay, I gotta admit that was pretty spectacular.
I didn't know you wanted me
I
to
mean-
come so soon.
But I gotta let you bake for a while, and then you can come out.
Perhaps I'll have to take up cooking when I get back.
If you guys need anything, just let me. I've got to go to a briefing. I gotta go talk to Team 18 and let them know that that you're taking this mission and that they've got ES 4993 to go check on and remove some graffiti. So
That should be a fun one.
yeah, Ted's not gonna be too happy about it, but he'll get over it.
Let graffiti just keep putting itself back on. I swear we just removed some.
Yeah, well, it's it's upkeep with all these sites. So
That will cost you.
Is this guy we're talking to, was he at the corporate propaganda meeting?
right. So you're talking about the executive leadership seminar?
Yeah, executive
No, he
leadership
wouldn't have been in
seminar.
there. No, he was not in there.
I will sort of put on my lying face and basically go, yeah, was Ted, was Ted supposed to be at the executive leadership seminar?
I don't know. I'll have to check. It's strictly voluntary anyway.
Yeah, I just wonder because he was talking with some nervous looking guy during a lot of that, and the nervous looking guy kept mentioning the brown paste. I don't know if that's the code. Everybody likes the brown paste, but I don't know if that's a code word for something.
What this nervous looking guy look like?
I'll describe Ward. Definitely trying to get Ted in trouble by, telling people he conspired with Ward.
Yeah. So Henry kind of was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, gotta run," and he leaves.
Okay. That was why I was asking about the corporate security tip. Easier to just put a bug in somebody's ear and see how that plays out.
All right. So there's gonna be a couple days before you guys get all your credentials. You get your you acquire a ship. You get your form. You get some info on what they're talking about. Is there anything in these 2 days you want to do? I mean, other than what's going on?
Is it standard for us to have radio communications? So we can communicate with each other, no problem,
Yeah, I think
right?
you had that before. Yeah.
Just in case we need to do it visually, I'm going to buy a flare gun, it's like 25 creds.
Okay.
Boozling isn't going to do anything before we head out.
I'm intentionally making my equipment look a bit more ramshackle. Just dirtying it up a bit, maintained, but just where it looks less put together and corporate.
Well, other than the standard resupplying things, for the professor is going to be doing some research on electro-reactive black goo in the archives. Because isn't that what Tomb Wrench's specialty is, like ancient alien tech or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what the professor is researching.
Yeah, don't forget, Cookson is what? Xeno, doesn't he have one of the highest levels in, is it xenoesotericism?
It is xenoesotericism. The study of it's like the study of alien culture. It's like alien anthropology.
Really wouldn't be black goo related, you don't think?
Unless the black goo is alive and is alien. Have any of you tried talking to the black goo? Asking how its day's going?
I mean, she did lock the sample up in her desk in her office.
Exactly. Locked it up. Why would you lock up a sample? Imprisonment.
Didn't want didn't want the group that came in to steal it, who was very interested in it.
Exactly. Group number 18. Always up to no good.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna steal it as an act of revenge for having to go wash more graffiti.
So you're going to get in on my little act of trashing Group 18's rep. Actually, I was just going for Ted because he's such a corporate suck up. But
I mean, you guys can engage in those activities as you're doing it. This is the night before your mission is the next day. You head to the dining facility to get a decent meal. They're having potted meat.
Oh my.
But potted meat and green paste.
Oh shit. The good stuff.
Yeah.
potted meat and green paste, the good stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So so you're in there again, and sure enough, sitting by himself is Ord in his brown jumpsuit, eating the green paste, looking around like, uh-oh, did somebody notice me?
Walk up to him. Hey, Ort.
Ah, hey, um,
How's the potted meat?
not as good as the green paste. This is like the real stuff, not the stuff that I get up there in D block. That doesn't taste like the green. It doesn't taste like green paste. This tastes like green paste.
How does a guy in quarantine get out so easily? Are they just that lax?
You were into brown paste the other day. What happened?
Yeah, I never had the green. You got to have variety in your life, right? Right, Kusin?
Well, that is true, but it is I'm just surprised to see such a change of heart when it comes to the color of your paste.
Did we ever analyze his drool yet?
Oh yeah, that's right. The drool stain.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't, but I could say that like during that time we would have.
Okay.
Or started, yeah.
I have a dream that one day a man will be judged by the content of his character and not by the color of his drool.
Correct. Yes. Uh, it's a combination of assorted elements, let's just say, that shouldn't be together. They are in complete conflict with each other in your initial analysis.
Fascinating. Or whatever has happened to him seems to defy the laws of nature as we know them. Best not let corporate know. Stuffs it back in and like folds it up inside out. And he would pack it with him
Okay.
to take
Yeah.
On our journey.
Yeah. You and the professor both have this information. So yeah, you're talking to Ord. The doors open. Those two security guys come in. Immediately they spot him because they see him there. They're wise to his antics. They're like, "All right, Ord, let's go." They see you next to him, Kus, and they're like, "Don't you don't need to be helping this guy. He needs to go back to the D block."
He just kind of holds up his hands and says, "Do what you must."
And then Ord kind of gives you a side look and says, "Oh, I plan on it." And one of the guards pulls out his pistol and immediately turns to the other guard and shoots him. And the one guard drops to the ground.
The fuck?
Well, that escalated quickly.
He's like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And just blasts him.
Kusen turns to him. He's like, "Nice work."
Well, that really got out of hand fast.
Let's roll initiative. Give me a
Oh
speed test.
my. I was not prepared for this. I got an 82.
That really
36.
Okay, is that a pass?
Speed, yes. By 2.
Okay.
A whole 2.
All right. What'd you get, Kusin?
26. It's a pass.
Oh, nice. Professor?
64. Fail.
Okay, Kusin, you're up first. This is what you see happen.
He's gonna duck under the table.
Okay. Ward ducks under there. He's like, that's a good idea. Sal.
Duck under another table. That one's getting awfully crowded.
Okay. All right. Professor.
Professor also goes underneath the table and asks Ord, "How did you do that?"
He kind of shrugs. He's like, do what, Dasha?
I dive for the down guard to grab his pistol.
Yeah, you can easily grab it. You notice from the blast wound, so they carry revolvers.
Yep.
You see from the wound he is bleeding, but it's not blood. It's like quicksilver. It's coming out.
The fuck?
From the guard?
So yes, you have the pistol. The other guard is just standing over him, his turret is shot, and he has the pistol in his hand.
I'm actually gonna say then, what the hell's going on here? To the guard who shot the guy.
He's got the gun. He points. He's like, that's not natural. There's something wrong with him. And as he's like saying this, and Kusin, if you're under the table with Ord is saying the same thing. He's like, that's not natural. There's something wrong with him. And that's exactly what the security guard says. Kusin, you're up.
Kusen pulls out his trank pistol and says, "That's not natural. There's something wrong with it." and and aims at the security guard.
Okay, yeah, give me a roll.
Combat 14.
Yeah, it's a hit. Everybody take 1 stress. I mean, I don't think stress should be an issue at this point. He's got to make a save, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a body save. 1 damage of blunt force.
Yeah, you shoot him and he keels over, falls to the ground. He drops his revolver. Everybody else in the lunch area, because you're of course in the prime seating, because you're the team of the month. Everybody's just like, what the hell is going on?
He like drops the trank pistol.
So he says, good shooting, Kusin.
Good rootin' tootin' shootin', Kusin.
Kusen doesn't like respond to him in like a positive way. He's like, what happened? That's not natural. There's something wrong with him.
Oh, no, you're not. Never mind.
So somebody is on somebody pulls the emergency alarm, and some guards kind of running. More security people come in, and it becomes quickly overrun with security, and the manager, Chapman, comes running in. He's like, "What? Oh my God, what's happened?" And Ward's like, "I probably should get back to D Block, Kusin."
Looks like we have a containment breach, and I'm gonna point at the Quicksilver blood coming out of the security guard who's dead on the floor.
Yeah, they get some the kind of some hazmat bags or like sawdust. There's a big bucket of that they throw on it. They're trying to contain it.
Right. The sawdust is exactly what you want on psychoactive, strange blood, whatever shit. Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna follow? Are you gonna take Ward out of there?
Yeah, we can bring him back to the cell block D or block D. Escort him, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, everybody heads out and through the chaos go out like the back entrance of the dining facility and up to the old warehouse of D block. He seems to know, like he's licking his fingers because he grabbed a big handful of green paste before he left.
Houston, why did you shoot the security guard?
It seemed like the right time to take one out on corporate.
But how did the security guard know that the other security guard was whatever that was?
I think it was Ord here.
Yeah.
Looks at him. What?
Tell them, Ord. I saw you repeating the same words that they were saying, or they were repeating you.
I mean,
Do you have the ability to affect others' minds?
I was just helping him with his lines, that's all.
How did you know the other person was that silver liquid stuff?
Oh, I can tell.
Was he always that way?
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
How many more are there out there like that?
Oh, shouldn't be. There's probably not too many.
We need to find them, though. They could be a threat.
They're not a threat.
Then why did the security guard kill him?
I don't know. That's something for corporate to figure out. I'm sure there'll be an investigation.
None of this makes sense.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. Precisely. And then he opens the door to D cell, D block. And it's dark. And there's like some old bed frames or rusted bed frames stacked up. And he leads you through like like almost like a maze of these old frames and metal fence, like temporary fencing that's been stacked up. It's rusted. And there's like a white door, but it's part of like a huge wall, almost like they built like an enclosure for him. And he just kind of like opens the door. It just clicks open. You walk in, and on the floor, scattered everywhere, are loads of old paper, like books or newspaper or whatever. Old manuals are just everywhere. And you would assume it's him. He has cut out, there's like piles everywhere, and he has made some kind of strange looking like paper dragon or something that he has made. And then, of course, in the center of the room, hanging from the ceiling, is a large orb that looks very familiar, like the anomaly that you had gathered.
But it's a model, right?
Correct. And that is a good place to stop.
Great, wonderful.
Hmm.
Yeah, so much for containment.
No security guards here at all.
Oh no, just us, the next people who might get taken over by that stuff.
This is how it happens. He will become the next orb by turning it into Quicksilver. They call him Orlando Bloom.
Oh, 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 ow. That was terrible.
Thank you. I spent entire milliseconds thinking of it.
Okay, so for the next session, I'm gonna have to get you guys a ship. You need your info on the black goo.
Our fake IDs and backgrounds.
All right, anything else I gotta come up with?
I think those are the major things.
Thanks for running, Pete.
Well, thank you guys for playing.
Yep.
Appreciate you being patient with the delay, the circumstances.
Of course. Yeah. Well, have a good night.
All right, guys, take care.
Yep. Take care of yourself, Josh.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Across functions, across markets, across borders. When marketing and sales synergize, we capture growth faster. When operations and finance synergize, we drive efficiency deeper. When product and engineering synergize, innovation takes flight. And when leadership synergizes with the front line, the entire company thrives. That's why we must constantly ask, how do we synergize more deliberately, more effectively, and more consistently?